So introductions. Have you, Crystal and Sarah, you have not met each other yet. And Elizabeth, are you where you can put your camera on and audio?
Yeah, so my computer's camera hasn't been working for a couple of weeks now. I'm trying to
Okay.
get it figured out with my dad, but it's a little bit difficult. I'm so sorry.
Oh, that's fine. But just so you know, we have an who we can go around and just say hello, and you can
Yeah.
just say what your experience in the cultural council is. I'll
Hmm.
start. I'm Michelle. I've been on the cultural council since I think 2023, and yeah, Hadley resident long term. Linda, why don't you go next?
I'm Linda Castronovo. This is my fourth year on the council, and I have lived in Hadley since 1996.
Elizabeth?
Yeah, so this is still technically my first year on the council. I started in like late 2024, I believe, and I've lived in Hadley my whole life.
And can I just say you're a high school student? Been
Yes.
doing,
Yeah, I go to Hopkins Academy in Hadley.
and you're a senior this year, right?
Yes, I am.
Okay, Crystal.
Yep, my name is Crystal. I've been on the Cultural Council for a couple of years and I live in Hadley.
Okay, and Linda Z.
Shoot. Hi, sorry about that. I'm greetings from Amherst. I'm Linda Ziegenbein. I'm a resident of Hadley, and I've been on the Cultural Council for a year.
Okay, and Sarah.
Hi. I don't know how long I've been on, a few weeks. I am a recent transplant to Hadley. My partner and I moved in a little over a year ago. And I was very briefly on the Northampton Cultural Council while we were renting in Northampton looking for a house to buy. And now we live in Hadley.
Okay. And I've neglected to say what our arts background is, but Sarah is an arts administrator or arts, what would you call your position?
Yeah, arts administration.
Yeah. So she brings a lot of knowledge to the council. Um, Approval of agenda. We can always add other business at the end, but everybody's fine with the agenda. Linda will take notes, and she does wonderful notes. So the thing to do now is look at our priorities list, which we made last year. It has to be submitted by the end of this week. And Linda, would you like to screen share or should I try to do that? Or if the other thing we could do is just everybody look at the copies I sent out to you of the priorities. I had this all lined up to share, and then when I reinstalled, I lost all my tabs.
I can try to share it if you want me to.
That would be great, and I might be able to share it in a minute too. I've been told it's easier to share if you put it up before the meeting. I don't know if that's true. Oh, I've got the docx here. Let's see.
Can you see it?
Yes.
Michelle, what is it you're trying to share?
I'm trying to share the Google Doc, and I'm able to
I
share
see
it
it.
also. Yes.
Yeah, I have
So
that
I
already. I
just
thought
thought
it
it
was
would be
something different.
no, I just wanted to share it in a docx format because that means if we're changing anything on it, we can we can update. That's
Right.
the one from 2023. We had another one we did in 2024, Linda.
Yeah.
See if I can find that. I have it in pages format, but I made a docx of it. Hold on a sec.
Oh, I see it. I see it here.
You see it? Can you share that one?
Yeah.
Because we did make a few changes last year.
Can you see the new one?
Yes. Yes.
Are you able to make
That's
it bigger?
I think you can do that. If you slide
No.
the bar between the shared screen and the, no?
No, because
other
if
way-
you're sharing it, it would have to be on your end. But if this is what you sent via email, Michelle, then this is what I have.
Okay, the other way to make it bigger, Linda, is
Yeah.
you can do a zoom in on the, under view, I believe.
Yeah, I have it here. It's number 1 says priority, number 2 is applications. I have that here.
Okay,
Yeah.
Is that bigger now?
yeah, it is bigger now.
Okay.
And then we can scroll, yeah. So does everybody want to just read through that first? You,
So I did read this through when you sent it to us,
mhm.
so I could be up to date on everything when the meeting started.
Oh, okay, we have a typo in it on number 6. Special consideration will be given to applications. There's an extra A. And I would add on number 6 and or to applications submitted by Hadley resident and or which take place. Just put a which
Right.
after and or. Okay,
So I'll make a motion to approve these priorities as amended.
I second.
okay.
Is there any discussion?
I don't have anything.
Looks good to
All in
me.
favor?
All in favor? Aye.
Aye.
Great. I'll write down that they were approved unanimously.
With the update.
Yep.
Okay, thank you. And thank you for updating the document, Linda. Okay, the next thing is just additional assignment of tasks. Not everybody was at the last meeting. So in Linda's last letter of notes, which I will try to get up now, or you can get it up on your screen, Linda. We had oh, you know, I made a little pages document of it. Let's see if I can get that up. No, I don't have that handy. Yeah, Linda, I'm going to look for your letter. I was just going to copy it into something to review, or I can just read it from my phone.
Wait, are you mean the minutes from the last meeting?
Yeah, the meeting, which was not an official meeting.
Yes. Did I was that in the drive or did I send it from my personal?
I think you sent it from your personal email. I didn't check the drive for it, but
What was the date? Do you remember?
it was July 23rd or 24th.
There it is.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, it was notes. And
Okay, so then you want me to share this?
yes, if you can. And just the part from 1 to 3, it also had the meeting dates, which I forgot to mention in the agenda.
Can you see that now? Oh, that's still the priorities, right?
Yeah. What we might have to do, because is to take your notes and
No,
that
I think I can.
I saw
I
some
have
notes.
them. I have the notes from the last meeting. If that's what you're looking for, it says July 23rd, 2025.
yes,
Yeah.
Minutes. Is that what we're on now?
yes.
Okay.
Are you going to share that, Crystal, or do you want?
I mean, I can if anyone,
I sent it out to everybody, I believe.
Yeah.
But so you can look at it on your emails. But this is to recap. I talked about the outreach, but we'll get to that later. The roles and responsibilities. I said we decided at the last meeting, but this has got the full committee right now, that I will continue as meeting organizer and facilitator Sarah will serve as special projects facilitator and media outreach. I know you were interested in that, Crystal, so we can talk about that. Um,
Okay.
Linda C. will continue as clerk and co-treasurer. Linda Z. will be MCC liaison and co-treasurer. We are hoping that Elizabeth will continue in her role as administrator and contact person for the town. And I also wanted to mention that Elizabeth, in her role of administrator and contact person for the town, also can has access to the town website. Crystal also has access to the town website because she's on another committee and has that role. So I don't know if Crystal, you wanted to speak about what you wanted to do.
Sure. Sure.
Okay.
Well, I just wanted to take on part of the role. And try to help Sarah out a bit. I do have a history with the special projects. As you know, I, along with Hadley Learns, did the Hadley World's Fair. And with that, I had the subcommittee or the project to do, which was representing Juneteenth. Also, Michelle and I did present the information for the Cultural Council to the school. We did a presentation at the school with the teachers before they left for the summer. So I would like to take on a portion of what Sarah has, and I would definitely like to be the person who has the priority as far as special projects and maybe some outreach, because I was also speaking to Michelle about this, and I would love to help her again since I am familiar with the display and the meeting at the school. I can definitely do that again with Michelle so that we can present it. And if Michelle was ever unable to do it, then since I am familiar with it, I can definitely take that on by myself.
Yeah, that all sounds good to me. I was actually chatting with Michelle about something else, and what I was thinking in terms of outreach on my end was the two events that are coming up at the library and the senior center, making sort of a little image flyer and putting it on like community calendars. And then a flyer for, Michelle mentioned a town meeting coming up that's happening before both of those. And I had sent, and then separately, I'd sent a list, just kind of like looking through Google Maps and like what I know about Hadley of places. And I think Linda C emailed back about places that have already submitted applications. If folks think those are worthwhile, I can just email them and say like, hey, this exists. Come to an event to learn about it.
Yeah, and
That sounds awesome. I mean, whatever outreach we can do, whomever we can reach, that is very important because we've noticed for the few years I've been on the committee, we do not have enough people from Hadley that's applying for grants. We have a different demographic applying, and we really do need to get the word out to Hadley as far as being part of this. I did reach out to Lauren Wenner. She is the preschool teacher, and I explained to her about the Cultural Council. I told her about the meeting coming up, so hopefully she can come to that. Because the preschoolers have a play that they do at the end of the year. And I mentioned this and I said it would be really awesome if they could have little costumes or a little backdrop or whatever it may be to help the preschoolers have a great memory of what they did when they were younger. So she didn't know anything about the Cultural Council. And this is so important to get this word out. I think Sarah, like she's saying, as far as looking at different things on the map, trying to get information out there is awesome. Having these meetings at the senior center and at the library is grand. So we do need more outreach, and a special project may come up later once we find out what the budget is.
yeah, that would be great. I did think of one thing, Sarah, to include in the flyers for town meeting, which is that if people are not able to make the presentations, they can always email us at hadleyculturalcouncil@gmail. I actually had an extended um, email exchange with somebody about how the cultural council works. And the one other thing on jobs, so I think I'm okay with doing this sort of fluidly. So Crystal, if there's a presentation that you want to do or I want to do, Sarah has really real strength in knowing where to put notices and send things out to. That's okay. And I want to hold out that when it comes to the presentations, anyone is welcome to do them.
Exactly. Yeah.
Or accompany us, because I did find that preparing for the presentations at the school, I learned the MCC website a lot better than I had just on my own.
Right.
So I learned a lot more of what there was out there.
Right.
The other job that I didn't mention, because it didn't occur to me till this week, is we have not been getting our minutes sent to the town to be put on their website. I think this has probably been happening for several years. I'm not sure. I should go check. So I don't know. It's a kind of thing Elizabeth and Crystal know how to put things onto the website because they've been trained by Jennifer. But I don't know if somebody would like to take that on.
Yeah. Oh, sorry. I can definitely upload our most recent meeting minutes. I recently, well, not recently, since the last meeting that I attended, I lost access to the website, but I recently regained it. So now it should be fine, and I think I'll be able to post everything from December of 2024 up until now.
Okay, and I might try to go through back minutes and make sure as many are on the drive as possible. And at some point, we'll try to upload the backload of those, because, you know, there is one, but we are not the only committee that is remiss on getting minutes to the town website. So that's, the meeting dates that we scheduled were October 22nd at 7 p.m. This went out in a letter, so I hope everybody checked it into their calendars. November 12th at 7 p.m. and December 10th at 7 p.m. Linda, you're muted.
Are those our next meetings?
Yes.
Will you
Okay,
say the
can you-
dates again?
Yeah, please. Thank
Okay.
you.
Oh, I just closed that window. That was in your notes, so let me find them again. The date,
I think it
we
was
put-
September 23rd.
October 22nd?
yes, hold on a sec. It was, oh, what was this? I think October 22nd, November 12th, and December 10th. They're all Wednesdays at 7 p.m.
So we're not having a meeting in September?
We don't need a meeting in September because the next time we meet, we look at people's submissions.
Right,
And we're doing 2 outreach events in
Right.
September.
right.
But we don't know if we have extra money. We don't know. We haven't gotten, I don't think it's been loaded onto the MCC website yet. I think they're very slow this year to do it, possibly
Okay.
because of all the funding issues on the national level and the state level. So
Okay.
I don't think we need a September meeting, and later in September is a very busy time for me and for some people. Any other business that we need to think about here?
I just want to confirm the dates. And you said at 6 o'clock,
7 p.m.
7 p.m.
And
Okay.
and that was, I did send out Linda's notes again. I resent them today.
Mhm.
So that should be, and you all got them at some point earlier. So I believe that's it. The other thing is I'm doing outreach September 15th at the library at 6 p.m. and Linda's helping me. And Linda, if for any reason you can't do it, let me know as soon as possible, because I'm depending on you and your laptop, which I don't have a laptop. I have an iPad and a desktop.
I'll be there as well. So
Okay,
just
that would be great.
you can
And the
vote.
library doesn't have a laptop to lend.
Yeah.
I'm doing another presentation, and anybody is welcome to help me. I think the more people, the better. And that's going to be 1 p.m. on September 26th at the Senior Center. And it's a little later in the year than I would have liked, but I found out that I'm not getting back from my wedding on September 15th till the late afternoon. So I couldn't do it 2 p.m. at the Senior Center that day.
And is anyone helping you with that presentation, or is it?
Nobody's
I'll be
helping
there
me,
too.
but Crystal offered.
Oh, okay.
And that's a little easier setup because I can, Violet will let me use the laptop from the Senior Center. So I'll be able to, she'll show me how to hook up to their audio visual system. So I should be fine. And anybody is welcome to come to these because the more people, the better.
Michelle,
Can you just send me a few sentences so that I can add that to the calendar?
Okay.
The
Michelle, just to confirm, so on the 15th, it's at 6 p.m. Is that right? That's when's in my calendar.
Yeah, that's the one at the
Okay.
library.
Perfect.
And hopefully we don't get a flat tire coming home from the Cape. But I'll send you materials that I used before, just in case.
Okay. Yeah. Crystal, I'll figure it out.
Yes.
Yeah,
And the Senior Center, what time is that presentation?
that's at 1 p.m. on Friday, the 26th. And then, you know, when we have an idea of money, when we have an idea of how many grant applications we have, we can discuss special projects at one of the other meetings, but we really don't have an idea yet.
Right.
Though Crystal has talked to me about an idea that several town entities might be part of, and we might want to join in on another World's Fair, but we'll discuss that another time.
Crystal, just since I'm new here, the preschool you mentioned, is that nature and nurture?
No, it's Hadley Elementary.
Okay, it's part of the elementary school. Okay.
Right. Yeah. It's Hadley Elementary. They have a preschool, and then it goes from K to, it goes all the way up. Preschool is part of the elementary school. And I believe when they get to 8th grade, 9th grade is at the high school.
Yeah, and just something, by the way, we did get, if I'll try to get everybody to have access if they want to the inbox. I have to get you and Sarah and take Ellen off, and it's a little bit of a process on the Gmail account to do that, to do the permissions. But we did get something from an artist who doesn't live in state, but I guess she performs in Massachusetts. But you know, she's free to apply, and then we can discuss if we think it's appropriate.
And Michelle, if you need any help with the permissions and stuff, just let me know, because I know you take on a whole lot in your life.
Yeah,
Meeting
it's such as the Gmail I found. I'd never done a group before, and it's hard. It's sort of a family and friends group, and so you might get an email from me, Sarah, or an email from the Hadley Cultural Council asking you to confirm. But I just have to remember the process I did, because I tried several ways and finally found a way to do it, which I don't remember, but I will.
You know what, Michelle? I was thinking, are we able to create a forum like Hadley Learns did for the Cultural Council? So this way, if anyone has questions,
Well, that's
instead of emailing,
well,
they
we have our that's a Google list, and that's a little
Right.
different.
Right.
And we didn't all have access to the mailbox for that. So
for the
that's a little,
forum.
well, it was a Google listserv, and I don't think I couldn't access the drive and everything for that group. I don't think.
No, I'm asking, can we create one?
I don't know. I'm not a Google expert.
Okay, so I'll find out how to do so. This way we can, on any correspondence or flyers or so forth, the outreach that Sarah does, maybe she can provide the email for the forum. So this way, if anyone has questions, they don't have to wait. They can ask us beforehand.
I check the Gmail box pretty frequently, several times a week. And that'll be one more thing to check, I
I
think.
don't mind checking it.
Okay, well, we'll find out about it.
Yeah.
But for right now, I'm saying people can contact us at the
Okay.
Cultural Council mailbox,
Okay.
because that's what's officially on the website also.
Okay.
Okay.
And in terms of updating phone lists for
Oh, yes,
members,
thank you for the agenda.
Crystal, do you still want to remain unlisted?
Yes.
Okay,
Yes.
and do you want to be unlisted officially, or would you like to I mean, I have your phone number in
You
case.
have my number, right?
Sarah, I have your phone number. I can add it to the list. This doesn't have to be public. It's just if somebody's car is out, if somebody wants to carpool to an in-person meeting.
Oh, I thought this was something for the public.
It could be, but no,
Oh.
this is for basically, to a large extent, it's for us, so we can be in touch with each other in case, like, I can't find the key to get in, or somebody else.
Well, except for right now, the phone numbers are on the minutes.
They're on
So
the
it
minutes.
will be a public document.
Okay, yeah.
Right, but the minutes, we're not talking about these minutes. They were in a previous minute.
Oh, so take them off this minute?
Yeah,
these
yes,
minutes?
I'm not, I put it as an agenda item, but I didn't want to put the phone numbers on the minutes. I just
Got
wanted it to be something we could use in case, say I'm sick and somebody needs to pick up the key from me to open the senior center door,
Yeah.
just to be able to be in contact for those practical things.
Yeah, I'm okay with you all having my number, but I don't want it publicly
Public,
known.
yeah.
Right.
Fine, and I put my number publicly on the site, and it suffices to just have one person
Yeah.
on the website, on the town site, and I'm fine with that. Okay, anything else?
Well, we covered the outreach for the library and the senior center. We've covered the dates. And we've covered that Elizabeth is going to do the meetings and place them on the website.
And I'll just mention one thing, Elizabeth. When you're taking minutes to upload to the town website, there were minutes with our phone numbers in them. If you could just take cut the phone numbers and you can paste them into an email or something. They might have just been in an email. I don't remember.
Yeah.
I'd rather not have that on the town website.
Okay, yes.
Okay, I think that's it.